Everyone, Alaska here, and this is my third attempt at making this video. The last few times, which I did try to do one around 5 and then one around 6, and now it's almost 7, and we'll see if this one works. From the last video, I did get 5 for some reason. I thought maybe that meant that I need to come on around 5 o'clock. That was not the case, so 5 must be for something else. But I got my selenite with me. And my amethyst over here, I gotta show you this. My mom got me some crystals and she got me this beautiful amethyst here. You can see. So I got this over here and I've been working with this the last day and it's been great. And I also have smoky quartz that she also got me, which is amazing too. So I got these by me. I do feel that there are codes that need to come through. I got that earlier in my video too. I did see Sirius and Andromeda. I got that Andromeda. I got that before I ended. So I think that those are going to be the codes that are coming through. I have already connected with Source and Gaia. When I connected with Gaia, I saw a yellow and an orange. I'm not sure if that's because that's the chakras we're going to be working with, or sometimes I will get yellow when I'm working with Inner Earth, and Inner Earth did come through earlier too, so they may be helping with this as well. And I'm gonna get this, and I'm just feeling back here for the energy. I'm testing it out. I'm feeling to see who it may be. And if I don't get it right away, I feel for who it is. I'm letting it go. I do only work with the highest light beings. I make that very clear when I connect with Source, that I only want the highest of light coming through. And I feel like I'm sitting Indian soccer, but I feel like I really need to get on my sit off the floor where my back is kind of straighter. And when I was doing this, I feel there's something very there's something different. Almost like an opening. And sorry, you'll see me when I'm speaking this, I'll stare off to the side, I'll close my eyes. I'm very much just feeling the energy and not really seeing much at all. And I almost feel like there's like I keep going like this, it's almost like I can feel it open. So I'm not sure if these codes coming through are going to help with this opening, to help open it more, to help open those of who are not already open for communication. This is something different coming through. And this is Sirius. and I see dolphins. Something else, beings, but like of water. I don't know if this is like mermaid type beings. It feels like water, but beings. And these are codes. Okay. I'm letting these codes kind of work through. These codes are going to, these codes are going to open you up. So that, I don't know if it to where you're going to be able to speak, to communicate, to, I feel like it's for this up here. Whether it be for dreams, it's going to open up to where you can see. It's like downloads that are coming through too. Okay. And I'm kind of pushing this back. I'm pulling my higher self more down into the front. I'm feeling pressure here. And I'm seeing the dolphins, and what I'm seeing is, I tried to explain it in the last video. It's like a dolphin, but it's not a dolphin. It's very much like one, just but different. I almost feel like there's something more coming from its head, like a hump almost, protruding from the top of its head. And the head looks more kind of rounder. So I say dolphin or well. It almost feels like it's sort of a mix of the two, but it's like I can see it, and it's almost like I've seen one before, but then I think, have I really ever in this life seen one before? There might be something here that is very similar to what I'm seeing, but I'll have to research it more. And I can see light, almost like a pillar, kind of going through me. And I think this is connection with Source and Gaia, but for some reason it's wanting me to see it right now. It's a very big, white, bright light. And I just saw a symbol. I'm gonna have to draw it out. And I saw Andromeda really big written out, and when I say I see, it's usually just the word Andromeda or the word Sirius, or Pleiadian. I've seen that really big just in my vision, like just the letters drawn out. I see Andromeda. Sorry for my phone. Okay. And I'm gonna be flipping through a few different languages here. And you may not notice, but I noticed. I know when certain words mean certain words are connected to certain beings or certain places. I'm very much weaving right now between different languages. Okay. So, okay, sit back down. I see a flower. I get it. Okay. I saw a flower. It was a petunia. If you've watched my videos before, only in one video, but I was very perplexed by, I heard the word petunia. And I heard it, and I knew exactly who I heard it from. And I heard it from, my Andromeda connection. And she's probably about 8 feet tall or so, very tall, blue. She has like an elongated head, and she wears blue skin. She wears a light blue colored dress with long sleeves, and it kind of flows behind her. It's light blue with flowers embroidered to it. And every connection I have wears the same thing. It's like a light bluish silver color. And they all have flowers embroidered to it. And for the longest time, I didn't understand why I had all these different connections, different beings and different races, and yet they all wore the same type of light bluish silver embroidered flower clothing. I have a Arcturian connection, and he wears it's like a long jacket type of one with pants underneath it, and it's got the embroidered flowers on it. I have seen a man, he looks like a king to me. He's got shoulder length blondish white hair, kind of more blonde though. And before I saw him, I more saw the land, and it looked almost like a different either planet or realm, dimension. And I don't know if he was like elven, like an elf, or if he was the words escaping me because I see him right now. I can never see his face. He's always got his back to me. I can see his hair, and I can see he wears like a long, almost like a king, like a not robe, like a cloak, and it's light bluish silver, and it's got these flowers embroidered on it. I can kind of see his profile. I can never see his face. I don't know if he is elven or if he is, what is the word I'm looking for? It's so hard to think when I have this connection open with him right now. Jita, 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 jita. It's like kind of code. Jita, 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 jita. Jita kotataya, shikatanda, jita, shikataya. Voskataya, shikataya. Kortoya. Jita istakato. Jita kanda, jdo, shikate. He is, what is that word I'm looking for? Jitakatate, shikatanda, jde, shikata. Voshikatate, shika, jitako osta. The Nordic, that's the word I'm looking for. Nordic type of being. He's very tall. I'm not really sure. Very lean. And even though I can only see the back of him, and he's wearing this cloak type of king thing. I know he's lean because I can oddly feel it, and I just know he is. He's very lean and very tall. I get more of an elven type feel for him, but I can't say for sure that that's what it is because I can't see his face. I can't see anything. He's got blondish, whitish hair. I want to say it's more blonde than white, so he must be elven or something. And it's like shoulder length. I'm gonna hold this smoky quartz. With him, the scenery, and I'm very much drawn to the land when I connect with him, almost like I've been there before. It's very mountainous, but the mountains are different. It's almost like they drop off in like a sheer cliff, and or there's like a ravine or something to where they all drop off in like a sheer cliff, and then it's on the other side, sheer cliff, straight mountain, very tall, very high, and there's like some sort of castle or something up here in this high location. Like I see a waterfall. But there's a forest too, within these mountains somewhere. Might even be fairy or elven. I don't know why this person doesn't want me to see them though. And sorry, I'm looking down a lot because I'm seeing up here. I'm seeing here. Yeah, he doesn't want me to see his face for some reason. And I hear it's not time. I don't know if it's because seeing it will trigger something, maybe a memory or something, I don't know. But I do know this person. At least that's what he kind of tells me. Like I know this person, but I know all of them in one way or another. I just haven't remembered. I feel like codes are almost weaved in this language. That's the code. Is the Sirius kind of looping back in? Okay. It's so fun doing this. I absolutely love doing this, and I know my videos sometimes run long, so I'm sorry for that if you're in a hurry. Some of my videos are long, some are short. This is going to be a longer one because of these codes that are coming through. They're very important codes. That's what I get. And they're going to reach who they need to reach at the time that they need to be reached. Okay. I see my Andromeda connection, the woman. And I hear and see both Petunia right now. Petunia for me is a connection of home. Every home have ever lived in, I have always planted petunias, and I'm talking adult life lived in. My mom used to plant petunias at every house we used to live in, and we moved a lot. But I think her way of kind of making it feel like home was planting these petunias. So I kind of carried it on and have moved around a lot and planted a lot of petunias. So when I hear her say that, it's just a connection for us to where she tells me home. We're very much like sisters. So it's a very home connection between us. Wow. And that was her very much coming through. It's very much a frequency change, very high. I'm kind of lightheaded up here. She speaks a lot slower, a lot calmer. It almost kind of puts me into a very much dazed. She's very strong. Wow. Okay. Let me try to get focused and ground a little bit. Let me ground a little bit more. Okay. There. So I'm kind of feeling back here to see if this is it, or if we're finished, or if there's more. And I think we're pretty much done. So 25 minutes. I hope you didn't mind. I hope that this resonates with you, and that the codes that are coming through do exactly what they're intended to do, which I know they will. So I would love to know in the future, or anything, whether or not you if you have felt a shift even from the video earlier today, whether anything has come to you, or if you've even noticed in the last few weeks whether or not you've felt your gifts kind of opening up a little bit more, because I really feel like with the energies coming through, they're going to. And with the codes that not only me, but a lot of other people are putting out right now, there's some powerful stuff. So much love and tons of blessings to all of you, and have a great night or morning or evening.